Alright guys, and I'm back. I did a little bit off screen while I was letting my recorder reset. All I really did was go to the war table and get the set ready. I had Tom Rainier released to us through Josephine's channels, so basically we called in a few nobility favors. And I had to record a few judgments to basically make sure I had this set up right after I sit down on the throne. I haven't really mentioned this much because I've been kind of ignoring it. But basically, I believe I alluded to it in a previous set. We get to sit down on the throne every so often after certain events and judge people. These are people, prisoners of war, people who have done crimes, etc., etc., etc. And basically, we get to decide their fate ultimately. There are quite a few judgments you can pull off. I hear there's a few interesting ones in the upcoming DLC, which should be coming out fairly soon. Hopefully, I'll have it set up just right to where I can do the DLC stuff right when I get done with the DLC with the main storyline, which would be just perfect. Anywho, let's get to it and judge Tom Rainier. This would be sort of a example of what you can expect. I'll have an entire video of all the judgments for each character.
Judgment this day, Inquisitor, I must present Captain Tom Rainier, formerly known to us as Warden Blackwall. His crimes... well, you are aware of his crimes. It was no small expense to bring him here, but the decision of what to do with him is now yours. I didn't think this would be easy, but it's harder than I thought.
Another thing to regret. What did you have to do to release me?
Josephine called in a few favors. There are enough people out there who owe the Inquisition.
And what happens to the reputation the Ambassador has so carefully cultivated? The world will learn how you've used your influence. They'll know the Inquisition is corrupt.
I wish there'd been another way, but my options were limited.
You could have left me there. I accepted my punishment. I was ready for all this to end. Why would you stop it? What becomes of me now?
You have your freedom.
It cannot be as simple as that.
It isn't. You're free to atone as the man you are, not the traitor you thought you were, or the warden you pretended to be.
The man I am. I barely know him. But I have a lot to make up for. If my future is mine, then I pledge it to the Inquisition. My sword is yours. If I'd said anything less, would an arrow from the rookery have snuffed me like a candle?
Take your post, Tom Rainier.
As I was saying, at the end of the LP, I will post a video for each of the individual characters, showing off each of their, what's the word I'm looking for? Judgments of all the characters they've captured. So, look forward to that. Hello.
What can I do for you, my dear? Is it too much to hope that you've brought me the heart of the snowy wyvern?
I've brought you the heart as requested.
Inquisitor, you are a treasure. Please accept this as your payment. I must begin work immediately. You have been a dear friend, and I would like you to come with me.
Now, as I was saying, you can actually get a wyvern heart from killing the Gurguts around the area, and you can give it to her saying, here's the heart of a snowy wyvern, and she'll get very pissed at you. So just be nice and give her the right one. There's no real gain to giving her the wrong one. So, yeah, pretty much it.
This should only take a moment, Inquisitor. I'm here, my darling. my darling. Bastien?
Vivian, I'm sorry.
There's nothing here now.
Well, that was a short cutscene. There's still more to come, so. As far as I know, there's no way of saving him, so. Sad, I know, but what can you do? Alright, we'll talk to her in a few seconds. Actually, we'll go back up there and talk to her. Nothing over there, we got all of them. We have Dorian done. Blackwall is pretty much done with the exception of his collecting materials quest. I think that's pretty much it. Other than, of course, Liliana and Josephine. Yeah. Let's go talk to Josephine real quickly. Nah, yeah, but, eh. Let's go do it. No, we have to go down there anyway after we're done talking to Liliana. Sorry.
I can't make heads or tails of this.
Whoop.
Age regression. Who is this potion for?
Bastien is dead. I can hardly believe. It was the Winter Send Ball. My first visit to the Imperial Palace. The Circle sent a dozen of us to entertain the nobility. I was in awe of everyone and everything, and then our eyes met. Bastien spent the entire ball at my side. The Dowager tried to have him killed for slighting her, but he didn't care.
Falling in love across a crowded ballroom. Sounds like something out of a children's story.
He was a dashing rogue, and any defects he might have had were made up for with rank and importance. It was a more innocent time, I suppose. And now he's gone, and I must write to his son Laurent. And his sister will make a terrible fuss if she isn't informed first. And I'll need to arrange for the chantry services. Maker only knows how long that will take.
If I can help you, just say the word.
No, my dear. I'll handle everything. Excuse me, I have so much to do. Inquisitor, what can I do for you, darling?
We can get another cutscene a little bit later on, but that's going to be quite a bit later. But we do get another throne, the Mage's Chair, or Enchantress Chair as it was called. It's a pretty cool looking one. If you want to see it, check out the Let's Play with Lilith. That's her throne. I also plan on making a video showcasing all the thrones as well, so that's going to be a little bit later on.
Your trip to the merchant's home yielded results. Before she became leader of the Venatori, Calpurnia was a slave from Minrathous. Even slaves with magic are treated unkindly in Tevinter. If Corypheus freed her, no wonder she follows him.
Her old life must have been harsh if Corypheus seemed a better master.
Perhaps. Calpurnia has freed every slave she's purchased. Vicinius tracked his shipments. My agents will investigate. This may lead us to Calpurnia's lair. In the meantime, speak to Dagna. The crystal you found on Vicinius fascinates her.
Well, let's go talk to her. Oh. As soon as I can jump over this. Whee! Hi. Hey, Solus. Alrighty then. Dagna, I have a crystal for you. Oh, those are people. I kind of wish there was more customizations you could do to Skyhold. Not just a few cosmetics here and there. Like the Mage Tower actually having an importance to it. Like you can have runes researched or some shit like that. It'd be kind of cool. Hello.
This is an amazing find, Inquisitor. The Shaperid in Orzammar had something like it.
Greetings to you too, Dagna.
They preserve voices, or a likeness, memories, you know? You don't know. Doesn't matter. The Venatori cracked it, but here...
These documents you found, Inquisitor, I've made interesting... discoveries.
Have no fear, demon.
But the power will draw them unless you have wards against possession.
Once you have become the vessel, demons will be beneath your concern. Prepare as I have directed.
I shall, Elder One.
Sod it. Oh, sorry. The crystal couldn't take anymore. Wasn't meant for this.
The crystal showed us Calpurnia hasn't bought into Corypheus's myth just yet.
Well, I'm no shaper, but I might be able to get it to remember new sounds.
Really? If we hid it among Calpurnia's belongings, imagine what we could learn.
I can split it and keep half here. We could hear her speaking right then. It's not how they're supposed to work, and it'll probably break. As I said, I'm no shaper.
Inquisitor, Calpurnia's Venatori have been digging up Elven ruins. Tracking them might lead us to her. If this crystal were placed in a lair, I cannot overstate the value of what we might learn. It seems only fitting to turn Calpurnia's tools against her.
Right.
If there's a rift growing between Corypheus and Calpurnia, we must exploit it.
I'll have the crystal ready soon. I think. Let me find the Quicksilver.
Fascinating. Let's go turn that in. Whee! I may have to stop the recording again just to get a few things done. I'm not 100% sure if I need to or not, though. We'll see. But first, we gotta talk to Josie. Hello, Josie. Where you at? Hello. Oh, before I forget something, this is a hidden little feature, but if you get the right perks in the Inquisition stuff, you unlock this. A little rune. With the, with him. But it has no real purpose other than, you know, decoration. Bear in mind, you don't need to really worry about that too much, because once you beat the game, you automatically unlock that room anyway.
How bracing to be in the thick of the game again. But until the Duchess was unmasked, I've never... It's disturbing, so... But let's not lose sight of victory. Your actions at the ball have secured us allies and favors alike. I'm so sorry, Inquisitor. I never thought my family's trading status would trap us in an assassin's plot.
You couldn't have known it would lead to this House of Repose coming after you.
It still shouldn't have slipped past me. I've tracked down the last du Paraquets. If they become gentry, they can annul the contract on my life. We'll require a noble from Val Royaux to sponsor them, a judge to provide documents, a minister to ratify them.
It's so like you to take the longest course of action, even when your life is at stake.
I assume you already know everything about this mess.
There is a faster way, Josephine. The original contract on your life is in the vaults of the House of Repose. If my agents infiltrate it and destroy the original, the assassin will have no obligation to chase you.
Leliana, please. I want no more bloodshed over a personal affair.
Don't be so stubborn, Josie. How long will it take you to gather these favors in Val Royaux? Give me some time to think this over. I'll post a watch on our ambassador in case the House of Repose visits.
I appreciate it, but I still believe elevating the du Paraquets will solve this. First, we need to perform some favors in Val Royaux. I'd be happy to discuss where we could begin.
Yeah, no. We're going to do these things real quickly. First, depending on what happens immediately afterwards, I'll stop the recording. If not, well, we'll do something else real quickly. There are still a few quests we can do. Alright, let's see here. Okay. Okay. So I will be right back, because the quest that Liliana is currently on takes quite a bit of time. I'm just going to go ahead and glitch it and get everything set for us. So I'll see you guys in a few seconds.